I met a woman and her husband at a party recently, and as it often happens at parties, people ask you what you do, and everyone tells you not to, but it does still seem to be the go-to question of what you do. And I always get a little bit of a moment before I talk to people about what I do because i- we're now at a place, we're now at a very difficult place in culture where it's both weight loss is both an $80 billion industry, and at the same time, we're now not supposed to talk about it anymore because that's anti human. I don't know. I don't know. It's a difficult place to be. So in any case, I'm always a little sheepish before I tell people what I do, but I'm also proud of my work. So I just went ahead and told them that I have a weight loss program that teaches weight loss outside of diet culture with none of the tricks or tools of diet culture. And then I wait for the landing, how it lands on people. And what was interesting about this conversation is that they both immediately got very interested in what I had to say. They wanted to talk to me about it. They really wanted to talk to me. And I come to find out, even though the wife looked perfectly lovely to me, I wouldn't have assumed that she had issues with weight. She, in fact, had been struggling with her weight for a number of years. And the reason she didn't appear to me to be doing that is because she was now on appetite suppressants, which I will give you a little bit of wisdom right now that comes directly from my program. And it goes like this: anything, anything you can't do for the rest of your life isn't worth considering. I didn't tell her this, but I'm telling you now that this is the immediate phrase that popped up to me. And this is a particularly important point because if it is a temporary measure, it is a temporary result. And if it is a temporary result, then any work that you've done to get that weight loss is going to be undone when you go back into the life that caused the issue in the first place. So the problem is never some sort of temporary solution. And you can actually go back and look at all of the things that you've done over your lifetime to lose weight and tell me if they were a temporary solution or not. If this isn't something you can keep up for the rest of your life, you should feel free to set it down. Gaining and losing weight is incredibly bad for your metabolism and your long-term health. It's just not worth it. I didn't tell her that. I'm telling you that now. But in any case, the conversation, they both dove in and they wanted to talk to me about what she was doing. And, the husband kept saying to me, she's doing everything right. But she's doing everything right. And, in my mind, of course, what I'm thinking is the translation for that is we're doing everything diet culture is telling us to do, and it's just not working. Okay. And then I started asking questions, which is my style. And the questions, of course, were not related to whether or not they were consuming superfoods, or if they were getting up and having a morning routine, or were they having green juice, or did they, I don't employ any of that kind of thinking. What I started asking was, tell me about your routines. Tell me about how much time you have in the day to take care of yourself. Tell me what taking care of yourself looks like. Tell me about the food that's in the household. Tell me about the foods that you're serving your kids and perhaps are eating as well. And they I can understand why someone would get impatient with me when what you have learned over a lifetime are diet culture methods. Like, why are you talking to me about my time?